ma'am. I am Marvin Biocampo, Basic Criminology, Section H. In this video, I would like to discuss about the documents in Chapter 3. So, what is document? A variety of evidence that challenge forensic scientific include fingerprint. Mao ni diyang isa ka example sa pan-document. Footprints, drugs, bullets, guns, blood, dead bodies, and even semen, saliva, and bite marks. Ganing mga document mao ni ang isa ka importante nga evidence para masulba ang isa ka case. These are what come to mind when the public thinks of forensic science. But there are also non-violence but very subtle tools of crime that do not bruise, batter or shoot, but can steal your money or threaten your security, unlike a gun or a knife can. These are documents, pieces of paper that can be venomous and destroy anyone's business or family relationship. Kung na kay document about inani, possibility nga imo siyang ma-destroy or ma-create og problem, labi na ang document sa isa ka businesses is makuwaya or makuha or makawat. They can be hold up, extortion or ransom, notes, fake, burn or alter business records, bogus checks or counterfeit bills, letters from a psychopathic stalker, or important documents that require proof of genuineness like wills, contracts, deeds, or sale, charge ships, lottery ticket, insurance, form of medical records. So what are document? Convenient definition of document is a mere sheet of paper bearing handwriting or computer generated text. It is foolish, meaning a document is any material, visible or invisible, that may ultimately convey a meaning or message to someone, like pencil or ink. Typewriting or printing are the more usual form of document. Ato makita sa isa ka establishment or sa isa ka document sa government, mao siya ang example sa ginagamit para mag-create og document, mao ng pencil, mao ng typewriting, mao ng printing. This encompasses traditional paper documents but also includes things like graffiti on a wall, stamps, impression on mail produced or convert, marking, hidden in writing, letters, among other things. The information contained in a document may be superficial. What is conveying by the document is expressed in writing, typewriting, or printing, or a combination of any this. Mao ni siya. The information may also contain evidence regarding information about the identify of the writer, the source of typewriting or printing, the presence of traces of erased entries, and many other factors that can be discovered by a document examiner. The significance of such discoveries can be of interest of investigation, police officer, or the court, such as when the document in question is not what it seems or carries a form of deceit. So mao siyang kuan ang document. So dili sa kita sa what are question document. A question document is one where the source or authenticity of the material is disputed. Mao siyang gina-argument bitaw kanang naay gina-question bang isa ka document. Albert Osborne, the father of question document examiner, explained that a document is usually questioned because its origin, kung asa siya gikan nag-start, mo nang ginapangutana ang isa ka document if that document is legit or dili kung legit. It contains or circumstance and very story regarding its production arouse serious suspicions as to its genuineness, or it may be adversely scrutinized simply because it is displaces someone in its unexpected provisions, and careful examination may show conclusively that the document belongs in the genuine document class. So the great numbers of question document cases during Osborne time began and ended in a lower office where the troubled client would bring the problem. The document would have been investigated, technical advice would have been obtained, and the inquiry would have ended. The question document is not always taken into court as a disputed document. So not much has changed to this day, except the question document can now be conveniently brought to the PNP Crime Laboratory at the headquarters in Camp Crami or in any police. Ginakuha ang question document kay para ma-examine pag eksakto if kana na document is sakto or ang ija origin kung asa siya gikan. Laboratory at the Camp Crami, district nationwide, and be endorsed by the investigator in the crime laboratory. These crime laboratories provide service throughout the expertise of forensic document examiners and other forensic scientists such as a medical doctor, chemist, biologist, and criminologist. Ang isa ka question document gina-examine siya sa pag-isakto dili kung normal na nga tao ang mo examine niya na kung dili na knowledge about that certain document para ma-examine nila pagsakto kung unsay dapat nila buhaton. From checks and lottery tickets to wills and ransom notes, documents features in a variety of crime including forgery, counterfeiting, fraud, theft, and homicide. Mas dyan ang gina-examine nila, for example ang forgery, nagkuha sila examiner sa forgery para mahibawan nila if kana ba legit ba na siya or dili. Kay for example bitaw na sa kuan sa money, kung kwarta, kung i-forge, kung sundugon, na mga examiner nga mag-examine kung kana nga money is legit ba siya or dili. Kanang kuan, kanang fraud, kanang pagpanundog sa mga sinuyat, nagkinahanglan po na ng examiner kaya para mahibawan pag sakto is kana ba sakto or sinundog ra gud na ba or dili ba. Question document examiners can do more compare handwriting and signature. They can examine the paper, ink, and machine that produced the document. Using special techniques, they may be able to determine if a document has been altered by obliteration or erasure, and even recover some of the original information. Mao nang ila mahibaw-an kung asa jud gikan kanang a document, ila mahibaw-an because she or he have a knowledge to examine that certain document thoroughly and conscientiously. Examining question document, keeping in mind that he is the representative of justice and should fully appreciate the responsibility of his position. For example, ako ka examiner nga nagtrabaho sa government, ako kayo saktuhon pag-examine ng isa ka document because that is my job and my responsibility nga gikinahanglan mo follow kung unsay buhaton para mahibaw-an kung sakto ba na or dili. Next is about the nature and classification of document. So question document have a variety of classes including those that are handwriting, typewriting, copied, xerox copied, or computer. Mao na mga kasagaran, printed, those with erasure, obliteration, addition, or indented writings, chart documents, and examine, or those that involve comparison, dating, paper, and pencil lead. So in each or pencil sanan pencil or kinahanglan ilang i-compare ang mga document in different document if kana ba sakto. For distribution purposes, documents are classified in the following categories. Mao na siya ang kinahanglan masunod or kanang gina-distribute. Number 1 is general. Document receiving full circulation. These classifications in use on basic documents and final meeting records, including agendas, studies, and final meeting records, including reports, communications from government, resolutions, and other decisions of concern. Sa kining general mao siyang kinatibukan about sa mga sa classification sa isa ka document. When we say limited documents for which wide circulation is unnecessary because of the temporary nature of the documents, such as draft resolution, amendment, draft report, and other action documents. This limited classification is indicated by an L symbol. Some technician document which are issued to delegates are issued or limited document. Naray limitado kung kinsa na tao ang mag-examine kana nga document, dili kung tanan. Mao na sige nga limited document is in the limited categories are generally available for the relatively short period of time. Therefore, it is advantageous to request limited document not received through regular distribution or addition copies of limited document soon after the original document is issued, whenever this is possible. Mauntos dya ang limited document. So ang ikatuyo, it's all about the restricted. Applies exclusively to documents whose content requires that they be treated as confidential or that they be withheld from public circulation. The design restricted is indicated by an R symbols. In general, libraries do not receive any document designed or designated as restricted, and researchers requesting them should be informed that they are not available. Adunay limitation nga gikinahanglan hatagan restricted, dili kung tanan makakuha ni ana. The design is restricted is indicated. The most common disputed document is that of the first class and maybe any of one of the ordinary commercial or legal papers such as check, note, receipt, draft, order, contract, assigned, will, deed, or similar papers wherein the signature is under suspicious. Moto siya antong sa kuan sa restricted document. So dito proceed sa proper care and handling of question document kung unsay ato pagbuhaton kay para ma-proper nato pagdayang sa question document para madili madaot ang iyang document. The improper or careless handling of a disputed document can compromise the forensic examination. Law enforcement agencies usually have policy manuals listing their procedures on the collecting, recording, and handling of evidence. Kinahanglan sundon nila kana nga procedure kay para ang evidence dili magwaya or dili maguba. Mao na gikinahanglan i-follow gajud kung unsa may naadra nga gikinahanglan sundon. When a question document is found in a crime scene, the document examiner is usually not among the first responder to ensure its proper care and handling. It's therefore important that first responder to crime scene are properly trained to do this. Kinahanglan gina-follow nila kay para ma-preserve ang evidence within the jurisdiction of the crime. Kung asa rabit na hitabo ang krimen, gikinahanglan ang first responder ilang mahibawan ang area, ilang i-secure kay para ma-preserve ang evidence aron ma-solve ang usa ka case. On the other hand, there are also document handling by numerous individuals in the normal course of business. And this by numerous individuals checks land and other title deeds may include forgery contract, common problems such as robber, accounting records, and wills. Common problems such as robber, stamping over handwriting text, punching holes, stapling, and folding occur during business transaction. The process of proper handling of document evidence begins with a document first recognized is having some level of significance in the crime or others, litigation or civil inquiry. Moto siya ang sa proper handling. So, aside from maintaining the integrity of the evidence, proper care and handling of question document also means that examination must take place before the evidence examination by other forensic disciplines. So, proceeding the document for latent prints first, for example, could prevent the document examiners from examination. For intended writing, because latent print processing may contaminate it or damage the ink. Another example is subjecting the document to taint layer. Mao siyang gikinahanglan gina-follow gajud kung sa instruction kay para ang evidence ma-preserve. So para kay ang evidence document usa man siya ka importante nga bahin kay para dali masulbad ang sa case because of the document. Jen Seaman Kali provided the following recommendations to retain the question document evidentiary value. Mao lagi kinahanglan dili pagabuhaton when we are handling question document. Number 1 is use staplers, paints, or clips. Pinakauna na siya. Ikadua, make perforations, create folders. Ikatuyo, ikapat, write on or otherwise mark the document if labeling and initialing is necessary. Then make identification, make marks in blank space. Write on the evidence envelope of it envelope if it contains the document. Touch the document with a pencil, pen, or other pointed instrument. Mao lagi kinahanglan nga dili buhaton kay usa na hinungdan makadami sa question document. Glue the pieces of torn or fragmented document onto a background. Submit them as in a sealed evidence package. Number 8 is make erasure. Kinahanglan dili ka jud na pagbuhaton na masuyata ng isa ka question document. Number 9 is make any tracings. Mao na siyang number 9 na kinahanglan nato dili nato kinahanglan buhaton kung kita magdayan ng question document. So ang number 10 is cut or tear a document. Also do not attempt to repair a cut. Underscore, highlights, or circle words. Carrying disputed document loosely in pockets. Kanang ato ra sa disputed document nya ibutang nato sa bulsa, dili nato na pagabuhaton. Allow other people to handle or tamper with question writings. 14 is allow the suspect to handle or see the disputed document. For example, ang isa ka suspect na guys kinahanglan na dili siya ang magdala sa disputed document. Mao na ang number 14. And sa 15 is allow anyone other than a properly trained forensic scientist to make a chemical or other test. Mao siya ang dili kajud na pagabuhaton when we are handling the question document. So ang ginahanglan nato buhaton though, number 1 is use evidence for storage and transportation. And the envelope should be large enough to hold the document without folding. Mao na pinaka-importante kay para dili magkagas ang question document if nasa dako nabutanganan imi ibutang proper ang pagabutang niya. If the document is to be examined for fingerprints or intended writing, wear gloves or hold it tightly between the sides of the fingers but only long enough to place in the evidence envelope. Be sure to label the envelope for fingerprinting. Kinahanglan kung kita maggunot di ay og question document, kinahanglan ta magamit og gloves because kung dili kita magamit ng gloves ang atong fingerprint, it is a possibility nga ang atong fingerprint pabutang dira sa question document. Mao na siyang kinahanglan pagabuhaton na kinahanglan nga kita mag gloves. Photocopy, photograph or scan the document as required. The process will not damage them in any way. Do not use the auto-feed option of a photocopier. Number 2 is protect document from excessive heat, light, or dampness. Kinahanglan nato ni atong bantayan if kita we are handling the question document na dili kadud siya mainitan kay naay possibility nga mainitan nga isa question document na possible nga ma-damage. So prepare a complete history of each document showing date, place, and from whom it is obtained. Handling document is as little as possible. Number 6 is remember that the document evidence must be examined first before it is subjected to additional forensic examination. Before kita makadala sa masusid gajud na pag-usisa sa isa ka document, kinahanglan examination ani sa pag-una before siya dayhon dito sa forensic examination. But sure to state on the evidence package or in the request to the examiner that additional forensic testing is desired. So the next that I would like to discuss is all about the standards or comparison. Standards or exemplars are legally admissible authenticity symbols of handwriting used to comparison with question writing to determine that authenticity or spuriousness of the question writing. They are also called known samples. Their genuineness must be clear and undisputed. So there are two types of standards: Pinakauna is uncollected standards. When we say collected, documents previously written in the normal and day-to-day course of business and known to be genuine and may include bank records, letters, legal form. Mga dyan sa example sa collected standards. So ang requested standards simply that the subject is request to give in order to facilitate the document examination. So there must be no doubt about the authenticity of the standards. The document examiners needs to be able to rely on the standards, and the standards may not be accepted as evidence in the court. So document examiners should authenticity ask or automatically ask for original document if they are not provided. Kinahanglan siya mangutana sa tinuod bitaw na document kung asa siya gikan. In most cases, originally document are the best evidence both for question and standard documents. If the original is not available, an early general photocopy or a photograph of the original can be sufficient for examination. So within the bounds of reason, there cannot be too many standards. Every handwriting shows natural variation. In cases where varying letter forms in an issue, an examiner does not see enough standard writing may not have information needed to form a good opinion. The best standards are those that most closely emulate the time frame, circumstance, materials, and content for of the question document. Therefore, document examiners must look for the collected standard executed close in the time to the question document. Kinahanglan nga jud mag-execute. This is especially critical in cases involving illness, death, accident, mental imbalance, substance abuse, or anything like a cause dramatic change in the subject behavior. So that's all the topic about the chapter 30. It's all about the documents. Thank you for watching.